Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Everyday English with Johnny. If you're new here, this is a series where we learn to make English part of your daily life. In Chapter 1, we talked about starting your daily English journey. In Chapter 2, we learned that small steps create big change. In Chapter 3, we discovered how to speak out loud even when you're alone. And today, in Chapter 4, we're going to talk about one of the most important and most natural parts of learning a language: listening like a baby. Yes, you heard that right, like a baby. Because babies are the best language learners in the world. They don't open grammar books. They don't study vocabulary lists. They just listen for hours and hours every single day. And one day, they speak. So today, I want to show you how you can use that same method to improve your English listening skills, naturally, without stress, and without translation. Part 1. How babies learn a language. Think about how babies learn their first language. When a baby is born, they can't speak a single word, but they can hear. Every day, they listen to voices around them, their parents, their family, songs, laughter, stories. They don't understand every word, but they keep listening. They don't stop and ask, "What does that mean?" They don't translate in their heads. They just let the sounds enter their ears and their brain. And then, one magical day, after months of listening, they say their first word. Then another. Then full sentences. They learn through sound, rhythm, and repetition. Not grammar, not tests. That's the natural way. And you can do the same with English. Part 2. Why listening like a baby works. When you listen without stress, your brain starts to recognize patterns. It learns the music of English, the way words connect, the way sentences flow. You begin to understand meaning from context, not from translation. For example, imagine you hear this: "Oh no, it's raining again." Even if you don't understand every word, you can feel the meaning from the tone, the emotion, and the situation. That's how your brain learns naturally, by connection, not by rules. When you listen like a baby, you stop worrying about every single word. You start noticing rhythm and tone. You let English flow into your ears instead of fighting with it. And one day, you realize you understand more than you think. Part 3. How I trained my ears. When I started this method, I decided to listen to English every day, but in small doses. I began with things I loved: music, movie clips, and short podcasts. At first, I didn't understand much. I only caught small pieces like "hello," "good morning," or "thank you." But I didn't stop. I told myself, it's okay. My brain is learning, even if I don't see it yet. After 2 weeks, I started recognizing more phrases. After 1 month, I could follow simple conversations. And after 3 months, I was watching English YouTubers without subtitles. It wasn't magic. It was listening like a baby. Just hearing, absorbing, and trusting the process. Part 4. The 5-minute listening habit. You don't need hours to improve your listening. You just need consistency. Here's how you can build your 5-minute listening habit starting today. Step 1. Choose something simple. It could be a children's story, an English song, a short YouTube video, or even my podcast. Wink. Step 2. Listen once. No pressure. Just enjoy the sound. Don't try to understand everything. Just let it play while you relax. Step 3. Listen again. Focus on one thing. Maybe a word you recognize or the emotion of the speaker. And step 4. Repeat daily. 5 minutes today. 5 minutes tomorrow. 5 minutes the next day. After a week, your brain will start noticing familiar sounds automatically. Listening is like watering a plant. You don't see growth right away, but it's happening inside. Part 5. Easy examples to try. Here are 3 examples you can try this week. Example 1. Music. Choose a simple English song you love. Listen once without looking at the lyrics. Then listen again with the lyrics. You'll notice how the words sound different from how they're written. That's how real English works. It connects sounds together. For example, I'm going to becomes I'm gonna. Did you becomes didja. Your ears will slowly get used to this natural sound. Example 2. Short stories. Find a short English story for beginners, maybe on YouTube or Spotify. Listen every day for 1 week, even if it's the same story. Each time you listen, you'll understand more. Your brain is building connections silently. You can even repeat small sentences after the speaker to train both listening and speaking. Example 3. Real conversations. Watch short video clips from TV shows or vlogs. Focus not on every word, but on how people speak, their speed, tone, and emotion. Try repeating a line you like. For example, from Friends, "How you doing?" It's short, fun, and helps your pronunciation too. Part 6. The science behind listening practice. When you listen often, even passively, your brain starts to build neural patterns for English. This means it begins to recognize familiar sounds automatically, just like a musician recognizes notes. That's why babies can understand so much before they ever speak. Their brains are constantly absorbing language sounds, even when they seem to just play. So don't worry if you don't get everything. You are learning, even when it feels slow. Every minute of listening adds another drop to your English brain. It's not about understanding now, it's about understanding later, naturally. Part 7. How to add listening into daily life. You don't need special study time for listening. You can make it part of your everyday routine. Here are some easy ways. While brushing your teeth, play a short podcast. While cooking, listen to an English song. While driving or on the bus, listen to short conversations. Before sleep, play a relaxing English story. You don't need to focus 100%. Even background listening helps your brain stay connected to English. The more you surround yourself with English sounds, the faster you grow. Part 8. The day I understood without thinking. I'll never forget this moment. One morning, I was making coffee and listening to an English podcast. I wasn't even paying full attention, but suddenly I realized I understood the sentence completely. I didn't translate it in my head. I didn't pause to think. I just understood. It felt like magic. That's when I knew, wow, my brain is thinking in English now. That's the reward waiting for you, my friend. It doesn't happen overnight, but it will happen if you keep listening every day without stress, without fear. Part 9. Common mistakes to avoid. Let's talk about some traps many learners fall into. 1. Translating every word. Don't do this. It slows you down. Focus on the meaning, not the dictionary. 2. choosing content that's too difficult. Start with simple English, children's stories, or slow podcasts. And 3, listening only once. Repetition is key. Listen again and again. It's how your brain learns. And 4, getting frustrated too soon. Learning takes time. Trust the process like a baby does. Remember, even when you don't feel progress, your brain is still working hard inside. Part 10. Imagine your future. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you're sitting in a cafe abroad. You hear people speaking English all around you. And this time, you understand. You don't translate. You just follow the conversation naturally. That moment is coming for you. You just have to keep listening every day without stress, without fear. Part 11. Key lessons to remember. Let's review today's big ideas. Number 1. Babies learn through listening, not grammar or translation. Number 2. Listen to English every day, even for 5 minutes. Number 3. Focus on rhythm, emotion, and context, not perfection. Number 4. Repetition builds understanding. And number 5. Trust your brain. It's learning even when you don't notice. So from now on, stop asking, "Do I understand?" Start asking, "Did I listen today?" Because listening is where fluency begins. My friend, thank you for joining me again on Everyday English with Johnny. Today, I want to challenge you. Before you sleep tonight, listen to something short in English. A song, a podcast, or a story. Even 5 minutes is enough. Then tomorrow, do it again. And the next day. And the next. Soon, English will become the background music of your life. Always playing, always helping you grow. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow this podcast and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lessons like this. And don't forget to share it with a friend who's learning English too. In the next episode, Chapter 5, The Power of One Sentence a Day. I'll show you how a single English sentence practiced every day can change your memory, your confidence, and your fluency. So stay tuned and keep listening like a baby, because every sound you hear today is building your future English voice. This is Johnny, and you're listening to Everyday English with Johnny. Keep learning, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next episode.